What is going on, everybody? Here, Wow. What is going on, everybody? MrAeroHD here today. Really great start to that video, but we're here today with Just for Kicks. I hope you guys are having a good week, and yeah, we're here today on Lime Rock, driving a, well, what would you call a Hummer? Goddamn Hummer. Basically, if you guys don't know, this series is basically where I kind of go out of my depth, do something I usually don't normally do, and tune something a little bit weird, but still try to make it good. Last week we did the Paul Walker, or Brian O'Connor, I guess you would call it, Supra. And this week I was like, you know what? Return of a classic. I did this, I forget if I did it in Forza 5 or Horizon 2, but I know in Forza 4 a lot of people wanted me to do a Hummer, and I did a Hummer, but I had to leave it all-wheel drive. You could rear-wheel drive swap it now like this one is. So I figured I'd give it the old college try. Now, most of you probably know the next word I'm going to say out of my mouth, and that's heavy. This car, I think, still weighs like 6,000 pounds. Even with the weight reduction, it's like 8,200 pounds stock. So yeah, it weighs a lot, but we have that 7-liter Hemi V8 swapped in twin turbo to about 800 or so horsepower. Really good torque figures as well with that much boost coming out of the turbos, but it's not enough. It's good, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm surprised at how well this thing handles. I guess because it's so heavy, and because it's so high, and because it's so like Larry and soft, it does handle very well. Very smooth, very stable, and if you can keep it sliding, like, it's wonderful. I almost won this event. I actually, if you guys follow me on Instagram, I have the highest or the best lap of this lobby. And there are guys here in 240s, in Skylines, and all that stuff, and I still had the best lap out of all of them. So this thing's like not a bad handling car, you know what I mean? Like, you just kind of have to know what you're driving. You know, you can't enter the last, like, very, very late. You can enter early, that's easy. You can't enter very late and hope to scrub speed because there's so much momentum with all that weight. You're not going to get slowed down in time. You can't flick it very quickly, again, because it's the weight of a bus. But, you know, if you just kind of keep all of that in mind, it handles fantastically. Now, it doesn't feel, I can't say it's low on power because it's around almost 800, but it does need a little bit more horsepower, in my opinion. But it still works with this, and I know if you guys want to recreate the tune yourself, we're about to get in the tune here as soon as we come off the uphill section, I guess. We will see the tune, and you guys will see that I put sport tires on. That was a force of habit thing that I did. I didn't want to put too big of rear tires on the back, but I did up it by one width, and I could have easily just saw in tuning that it wasn't enough horsepower and switched the tires back to sports or streets or even stocks, but I liked the way this car handled too much. You know, it didn't handle fantastic, absolutely not, but I really did like the way it handled. You know, I went with twin turbos because I knew I was going to need all the power that I needed. I only put the front bumper on because it looked cool. Does it have any kind of effect? I don't think so, but, you know, if you're recreating this instead of downloading it, of course, every tune that I post will all be downloadable. Just search my gamer tag, AERODYN, aerodynamic, but with a end of a C, it's with a Q. I'm dumb. I gotta put that like in the video or in the end card or something. I'm stupid. But, I mean, if you want to build it with sport or street or stock tires, I'm sure it'll be fine, but I didn't want to risk blowing the handling because that was the upside. Because if this handled like crap and didn't have enough horsepower, it wouldn't be worth making a video or pulling it out every once in a while. That's what she said. So, you know, it's not going to be good for tracks like Bernese Alps, maybe some parts of the Nürburgring, you know, like very long sweeping corners. Lime Rock's about a mid-speed track. There's some technical spots at the beginning, and then there's the high speed stuff near the end, and it was just good enough for that high speed stuff. We did it on Brands Hatch too in the rain, and it ended up being really, really good in the rain. Again, kind of just have to know what you're driving, but all the weight kind of keeps it grounded, I guess. But yeah, as long as you're really conscious of what you're driving and you're not, you know, you have it's hard habit to break, because a lot of us just drive like 240s and S15s and that kind of car. So it's very hard to forget that, oh yeah, I'm in a 6,500 pound Hummer, you know, and I have to, oh yeah, the gears were super weird in this too. So I just cranked the final drive. If you guys want to mess around with the gears more, you go right ahead. It is tuned a little bit differently, but it ended up working out. So, yeah, if you guys have any suggestions for weird, silly cars you'd like me to build, please leave them in the comment section below. Thank you guys very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Hey, thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more of my videos, go ahead and click that subscribe button. I also have a Facebook and a Twitter. For those links, be sure to check out the description box below.